What's up, YouTube? Back for the video, you guys. Hold on, let me clean up this camera. Camera got fog on it. Camera got fog on it. All right, I'm smiling already because y'all already know I'm like super happy to make this video. I've been waiting to make this video for a long time. I'm not sure who will I would say relate to this video, but I do know there's a lot of people out there that will, especially like some of my friends and stuff. So I just want to hop right into this because I'm extremely happy because like this has been a long time coming, and like anybody who has struggled with like smoking and stuff know how hard this actual process is. If you never been a smoker, do not comment on this because you do not know anything. Okay, you do not know. Believe me, you do not know. So, but anyways, I want to hop right into this because first of all I'm gonna tell y'all my story, and then I'm gonna tell y'all how I was able to stop smoking and become unaddicted and stuff like that. Okay, so I did actually start smoking at a pretty youngest age. I would say around like 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? Just being around the wrong crowd and stuff like that. Definitely not anybody's fault because it was all up to me to start smoking and stuff. So I definitely don't want to blame this on nobody else. And if you're somebody who's trying to recover from smoking, the first thing you need to do is take full responsibility and not blame it on nobody else, because no matter the crowd that you're around, it was up to you to take that first puff. So with that being said, I never actually intended to become a smoker, and not even like a recreational smoker. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but like somebody that smokes like super often. But it kind of happened over time. Like with it first, you know what I'm saying, become something like being something fun to do, and then becoming a stress reliever, and then from that, you know what I'm saying, you just start smoking every single day, and you actually become like addicted to it. Like me now speaking from a clean point of view, like it's seriously like mind controlling. Like you won't even really realize it, and then you will start coming up with reasons to kind of defend it. Like I don't know, it's just kind of weird, but I ended up becoming like a heavy smoker, especially around like 18 years old, and then I fell into like a really deep depression. Like a lot of you guys know, I don't want to really say depression because there's people that definitely have worse, but I definitely I'm gonna say depression because like um I was going through a lot of stuff, and like you know what I'm saying, poverty and stuff like that. So I was going through a shit ton of stuff, and then you know what I'm saying, I obviously turned to smoking because I was already smoking, but I started smoking a lot more, and then I started lying about it and stuff like that, and it just got real bad. But I ended up cleaning all that up and everything. So okay, well, anyways, that's enough of my story. I'm gonna tell y'all how I actually stopped and how you can stop. Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna advise it right now because I've actually tried to stop multiple times, and I tried different methods, and I'm telling you the method that works. Okay. So the first thing is, do not try to just cold call stop smoking, because if you're smoking like you know what I'm saying, weed or like nicotine, it's just better to not just cold call and stop, because that's just gonna cause you to I would say I don't know what it's called, but basically like you're gonna wanna like you're gonna kind of crash, and it's gonna kind of cause you to smoke like again. Now, like how I said, if you're somebody that's never been addicted, do not speak on anything because you do not know. I'm telling you, okay? It will cause you, because I don't know how the brain works, but you will literally start getting thoughts to why you should smoke, and then you will smoke. Okay, you can't control it. Like I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Like I agree, you really can't control it. Like this addiction stuff, it really does something with your mind. So you really do have to take certain steps if you want to stop. Okay, I know you have people out there, even some doctors that will try to give their opinion, but it's like if you've never been in that person's shoes, you really don't know, because the brain is something crazy. Like I've been learning a lot about the brain, and I'm letting you know right now that brain can control you. Okay, it's possible. So especially if you're using drugs and smoking and stuff. So definitely don't try to just cold turkey and like stop completely, because that doesn't work either. Okay, now towards the end of this process, you do cold cut, but it takes a process. Okay, So depending on what you're smoking, if you're a recreational user of weed and nicotine is gonna be like a little bit harder. And I actually was that. So this is what I did. So first of all, I'm gonna let you know now. No matter what, the nicotine is way more addicting than the weed is. Okay, like even when you're smoking blunts, like most of the time, the reason why you're smoking that blunt is because your body wants the nicotine from the wrap around it. Okay, now before any cops and stuff try to come and raid me, I don't got nothing in my house. I'm clean, so hey, I'm good. All right, but anyway, like how I was saying though, like really, it's that nicotine wrap. All right. Now your body is addicted to the weed inside, but it's like a double fold, okay? And especially like if you're smoking cigarettes too, like bruh, okay? So anyways, you want to start with cutting back on the weed first because it's going to be extremely hard to cut back on the nicotine first. Now, I tried to cut the nicotine first, but it just made me go harder on the weed. So I'm letting you know now, cut back on the weed first, okay? So what you would do, like let's say, and God forbid that you're like me, let's say that you're smoking like 2 to 3 times or 4 times plus a day, right? What you would first want to do is cut that down to half for about 1 to 2 weeks. So if you're smoking four times a day, cut it down to 2 times, like one time inside the morning, one time at night, and that's gonna be already extremely hard. But this is training your body and your brain. Okay, it's important to get your brain hip to this, baby, because your brain, I would say, starts to kind of get into a rhythm, and it kind of expects like that. So it's kind of like on this. If you were extremely hungry, right? Wouldn't you for some reason like kind of like lose it and like do whatever you can to eat? It's the same thing when it comes to these drugs and when it comes to smoking. Like you can't control it. Like your body will literally start to move itself. Like not literally, but that's what's happening. Like if you want to be honest, that's what's happening. Like your brain is basically possessing and taking over your own conscious decisions and making you go after it. And you think it's you, but it's not really you because if you want to stop, then you know it's not really you. Okay, but that's confusing. If you want to go if you want to go more into that research psychology and stuff, but to hop back on track, cut it down to smoking 2 times a day. Okay. Now, don't touch your nicotine like how if you're smoking a pack of cigarettes and stuff like I'm that. Just keep all that I'm saying. Trust me. I know that it sounds like counterintuitive. You're like, what? I'm supposed to stop smoking? Yes, but you want to take this slow. It's a process. If you really want to stop, okay, you want to take this process slow, okay. So like how I said, so cut back on the weed, and now if you're somebody who's like only smoking weed or only smoking like nicotine, then it's better, cause then you just take that substance. Like how if you're only smoking like nicotine, then you just cut back on your nicotine half, okay, and if you're only smoking weed, and you cut back on your weed half, okay. But if you're doing both, then you need to cut back on the weed first, keep the nicotine and all that stuff. I'm saying, okay. Now, after 2 weeks, you would actually start gaining more conscious. I would say more consciousness of like just your own thoughts and stuff, and you'll probably actually be more motivated to stop smoking. Okay, and then that's when you cut down to smoking 1 time of weed day. But if you're also smoking like nicotine, you might go a little bit harder on your nicotine, and that's okay for this week. Okay, it's okay for this week, okay, but you're only gonna be smoking that weed 1 time a day, okay. Now after this week, smoking this weed one time a day, you're actually gonna be in the position to be able to cold call, like stop the weed without facing that hard crash of if you would have stopped it prior, okay. So after this week of only smoking like your weed 1 time a day, and now if you're somebody who's only smoking like nicotine or something like I'm that, you would still be on the same process. So on your third week, you'll be down to only smoking like once a day. Okay, so um, yeah. So after that week though, you will cold call it. Okay, so you will completely stop. All right. Now you will only be smoking your nicotine. Now, after this week, you want to start cutting down on like that nicotine. It's gonna be the same process, half a day, and then the after half, and then it's 1 week. Same thing. Okay. Now, if you're somebody now, it's gonna be a little bit different if you're only using one of these substances, because like how I said earlier, The nicotine is kind of like I would say it kind of helps when you're trying to stop the weed too. So if you're only somebody that's only smoking like nicotine or only smoking weed, it's gonna be a little bit harder on that last week to just cold call it. So I don't actually advise that. Instead, after that 1 week of only smoking once a day, switch it to smoking once every other day, or smoking when you feel like you deserve it. So like, let's say let's say you freaking gonna go out with your friends this weekend. Okay, smoke. I'm not telling you to stop. Smoke. Okay, because you need to get this out your system. Okay, I don't really know how to explain it, but you need to get this out your system. But if you're really following what I'm saying here, you're actually benefiting because you're still cutting down. Because you were once a daily smoker, now you're smoking occasionally. If you're really smart, you what you really know was we're putting this whole process in reverse from the way that you got started. Because the way that you got started is the way that you're ending. Okay, hey, I catching on, right? Hey, see, hey, I'm telling you, you got to be smart, okay? So you're basically putting it in reverse. So you're going to become an occasional smoker. And then after that, like I would say after, because when it comes to when you're only using one substance, it's kind of harder because you don't have nothing to lean back on. So it's going to take you like a little bit longer, okay? You like people might be like, what? Like it is, okay? Yeah, like it is harder. Like I don't know why, but it just is, okay? So it may take you a little bit longer. So this process of smoking occasionally will probably take you like 2 to 3 weeks, like only smoking on like the weekends. But and then I would say after 3 weeks max, completely stop. Like cold call it. Like you would be in the position to where you can discipline yourself to not smoke no more. Okay. Now after you do that, okay, be prepared for the big baby withdrawals, okay? So I already have a lot of binaural videos on my page. Binaural beat videos, use those every single night. Them like REM sleeps and stuff, cause it's gonna be hard for you to go to sleep. You're gonna, it's gonna feel like shit. Not actually, no, I don't want to scare you. It's not gonna feel like shit, okay? Like, okay, I ain't gonna lie. For like that one day, it is, okay? Cause there's gonna be a day to where you kind of feel like you have fucking COVID or something. Okay, so one day, okay, I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. It's gonna be one day to where you kind of feel like poop, but to kind of help with that try to sweat a lot. So do some cardio that whole week, and I'll kind of help you get through this withdrawal. Okay. But I hope that this video really helped you guys, because I know that my audience is a lot different than other people's, and you know what I'm saying, like we have different struggles and all that kind of stuff, and I feel like that's my place inside the world, is to kind of help a certain audience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that I'm very able to make these. I'm just very happy I'm able to make these videos, and I'm just happy that I'm now clean and I can now make this video with confidence, because one thing about being clean is you can't really say that you're clean until you've done a couple weeks or months without having urges and without actually going back to smoking. Because you might be clean for like 2 weeks, but then if you go smoke again, you're not really clean. Okay. I do not sound clean right now, stuttering like I'm that, but nah, I just have a stuttering problem. I just have a stuttering problem. I've actually been born with them, that if a lot of you guys don't know. But that's for another video, actually, if y'all want to know about that and why I stutter so much, okay? But like I was saying though, you don't want to make this your clean video until you've actually went like a couple weeks, because you don't want to be called a hypocrite if you go back to smoking, okay? So just wait a couple weeks and then make this video, all right? But I'm just very happy to say that, man, because man, dude, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, bro. Like it's something good though. It's something good. All right. Now I'm not saying that smoking weed is like completely bad. Like how if you become clean and like maybe you want to smoke it on like every other holiday, maybe do that. But me, I ain't even trying to. Cause see me, I'm basically a pro athlete now, so that's just a no for me all around your board, okay? But if you're a normal person and like you are clean, yeah, maybe just on holidays, but I still wouldn't recommend it, because isn't that how we all got started? So it's like, nah, bro. All right. So just if you want to stop, all right, just completely stop afterwards, okay? But I mean, that's basically all I got for you guys. I'm not even gonna edit this video. Like I'm gonna just post it clean, so y'all gonna hear all my stuttering. And hey, don't make fun of me, mup. But anyway, I hope that you guys really enjoyed and keep making them K9 games.